if we have been able to control the 6 enemies, और ये 6 enemies जो है सो हम लोगों से कंट्रोल नहीं होते हैं, इन कारणों पर तो बड़े बड़े धर्म ग्रंथ लिखे गए हैं, बहुत बहुत लोगों ने अपने विचार को रखना सामने रखा है। फिर भी कुछ हम लोगों के बीच में हैं, जैसे वोरा साहब को ही लीजिए या वाकलू साहब को या अमिताभ जी को लीजिए, तो आप लोगों ने ये 6 जो दुश्मन हैं उनमें से कुछ को तो जरूर प्रयास करके रखा है। तो उम्मीद की जा सकती है कि आप अगर शासन का प्रभार आपको अगर दिया जाए तो हो सकता है कि वायलेंस में प्रगति नहीं हो, अवनति हो, वो कम हो। ऐसा तो इतिहास में एग्जाम्पल नहीं है कि कभी भी ऐसा कोई समय आया था जबकि दुनिया में वायलेंस था ही नहीं। किसी न किसी कोने में तो लड़ाइयाँ हो ही रही थी। बड़े से बड़े राजाओं जिनका नाम हम लोग लेते हैं बड़े आदर के साथ, लेकिन उन लोगों ने भी अपने हाथ खून से रंगे हुए थे। बेबीलोन जैसे सुंदर जो आज पुराने मानक से जो विश्व का सबसे सुंदर शहर था, वो भी किसी के हवस का शिकार हो गया और उसे बर्बाद कर दिया गया। पता नहीं उसको बर्बाद करने वाले को क्या मिला होगा, लेकिन ये सच्चाई है इतिहास की कि सुंदरतम देश, सुंदरतम जो कीर्ति थी मनुष्य के द्वारा, उसको भी न चाहने वाला या उसको भी बिगाड़ देने वाला व्यक्ति कोई बड़ा आदमी ही था, बड़ा शासक भी था। तो इन शब्दों के साथ मैं अपने आप से एक सवाल ही करता हूँ कि ये जो एडवर्सरीज जो हैं, हमारे इंटरनल एडवर्सरीज, ईश्वर हम लोगों को प्रेरणा दे कि हम लोग ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इसको अपने चाबुक को अपने काबू में रखें। मुश्किल है, बहुत ही मुश्किल है। खास करके अब देखा बांग्लादेश में एक नोबेल लॉरेट को हम लोगों ने, वहाँ की जनता ने, लेकिन उस नोबेल लॉरेट का ज्ञान कहाँ चला गया? जब आदमी के बीच में उसको फर्क लगता है और वो वायलेंस को कितनी अच्छी तरह से जस्टिफाई कर लेते हैं वो। तो इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं वोरा जी को अपने हृदय से उनका सम्मान करते हुए उनको धन्यवाद देता हूं कि बहुत अच्छी तरह उन्होंने इस विषय को सामने रखा। और अब हम लोग वाकलू साहब से उनकी बातें सुने और जीवन में कुछ हो सकता है तो अभी भी सुधार हो सके। थैंक यू।
बहुत अच्छा। चिदम्बरम भी for the first time she was chief of vigilance. You have come here, so warm welcome to Chidambaram B. ma'am. For the first time you have come perhaps.
Hi sir, I am Chidambaram from Mysore sir. Last time I have attended.
Acha. Very good, very good. So warm welcome.
Thank you sir.
You are the Academy.
Sir?
You are in the Mysore Academy, ATI.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In the Mysore. I mean Mysore.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Okay,
So, warm
okay. Thank you,
welcome
sir.
also.
Thank
So,
you.
let
Thank
us
you, sir.
hear our
Yeah.
brilliant and international scholar Arun Wakluji. And we are
Yes, sir.
proud that this time today, last time Mr. Manoj Kapoor was there from Africa,
Yeah.
and this
Yes, sir.
our Arvind Achal from Switzerland. He has
Ah,
also joined. So he will be speaking one day also, and so many other persons will be joining. Let us
okay.
listen. Amrit
Yeah.
Bani of Arun Waklu साहब वाकलू
Oh,
साहब अब आप
Thank
सुनेंगे
you. Thank you.
बोरा साहब ने एक माहौल बना दिया बहुत सुंदर माहौल बना दिया
Thank you.
लेट अस लिसन अरुण वाकलू साहब
Thank you. Thank you,
okay, sir. Okay.
Amitabh
he
ji.
has
Thank you,
referred me
everyone. Thank you. And just a request, if you can just
ओके
mute your mic.
अपना माइक को
If you can just mute
प्लीज
your mic.
अनम्यूट योर माइक
Yeah,
अपने
yeah.
माइक को
No, my mic is unmuted, but I'm requesting others to mute their mic so that the sound doesn't disturb. Right? Thank you. So, very hearty thank you to you, Akhuri Maheshwar Prasad ji. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, Upendranath Bora ji. Thank you, and a big thank you also to Nagesh Jha. आपने बहुत ही सुंदर तरीके से prayers बताई and it created a beautiful vibration. And I am sitting right now in Srinagar beneath the Shankaracharya Hill. And as I was listening to you, I could feel the presence of Shiva right here because we are in a Shiv Kshetra, which is called a Shiv Kshetra. And so I was very, very happy. And a hearty welcome to all the people who have joined, taking time out to come for this particular webinar, which is really about the roots of violence and the pathway to peace. So, friends, what I'll do is I'll just give a little bit of context and we'll look at what exactly is happening in the world. Of course, Boraji has already given some context, but we'll build on that a little more, and then after that we will look at why is this violence happening, what is the cost of this violence, and how can we find the peace within ourselves, and how can we radiate it out into the world. So, with that, let me start off and just invite you to think for a moment of Kashmir, where I am, because I'm sitting right now also near the Dal Lake, where you find a lot of lotus flowers, and my slides are refusing to move forward, so I have to maintain peace while I figure out what's happening. Okay, so I think the point I'm trying to make is that we have, or let me tell you a story actually until I figure out what's happening to the slides. The story is like this: जिस घर में बैठा हूँ मैं वो कश्मीर में है. It's my home in Kashmir, and this is the same place where in 1991, where my parents were abducted by militants. Are you able to see the slides? Can you see the slides?
yes sir very nice slide
So this is just nearby. You know, in the Dal Lake, you find lotus leaves, and the lotus leaf is symbolic of peace. It is symbolic of enlightenment, and I think the reason I'm mentioning this is till very recently, till almost the early 80s, Kashmir was a place which could have taught the whole world about peace. And it still can. And I'll come to that. And the reason was that all kinds of different neighbors would live together with each other, irrespective of the religion. On Shivratri, we would go to the Muslim neighbors and give them prasad. On Eid, they would come and give us prasad from their side. There was tremendous harmony with nature, tremendous uh, honoring of nature, honoring of people, and a deep, deep, deep spiritual sense. deep spiritual feeling, and that spirituality was not of Sufism, was not of Hinduism or Shaivism or Buddhism. It was a universal spirituality, and that is really the hope which keeps me enthused about peace in the world and about what Kashmir can teach to the rest of the world. Now, मैं ये समझता हूँ कि अगर इंडिया विश्व की माँ है, जननी है, तो कश्मीर दादी है या नानी है, क्योंकि कश्मीर से ही जो जो अच्छी अच्छी बातें निकली हैं, whether it's the योग वशिष्ठ or other things, Patanjali Yoga Sutras, so everything has come out of Kashmir. So India, the heart of Indian philosophy has come out of Kashmir. Now, in this house where I'm sitting today, in this house, it is symbolic of all the white things you see behind this, जो अलग-अलग मजहब हैं, अलग religions हैं. Kashmir has stood for the white background. There have been Buddhists here, there have been Hindus, there have been Christians. I went to a Christian missionary school. All my neighbors are Muslims. We also have a Jewish temple here. We have all kinds of Sufi and Sikh Gurdwara. But behind all these is that white space, which is really the background of all the religions. Now, the reason I'm telling you this story is because in 1991, these are my parents, my mother and father, they were abducted by militants. Peacefully ठहरे थे घर में, इसी घर में जहाँ से मैं बोल रहा हूँ अभी, and suddenly militants came armed with guns and they abducted them and they were under capture for 45 days. Now, I'm grateful to the Almighty, to Ma Shakti, that they were saved. I'm grateful that my mother is here today with me because father left the earth plane. The reason I'm saying this is because in a very, very peaceful place with tremendous harmony between people, between different religions, harmony with nature, harmony within, जो बोरा साहब ने कहा इंट्रापर्सनल, वो होते हुए भी वायलेंस आ गया और सवाल ये उठता है कि ये कहाँ से आया. And I think when I speak of my mother, I think of your mothers, everybody's mothers, because there is so much compassion. If our mothers had not taken care of us, we would not be here. Bora Saab's mother, Akhori Prasad sir's mother, jo aap sab hain, my mother, tremendous compassion, tremendous love, which is really the foundation of life. So, I just want to discuss a few things about what's happening in the world, and then we'll come to peace. So let's start with youth. So 16% of the world population, about 1.2 billion people, are all young people. And they're highly underrepresented. Parliaments में youth नहीं मिलेंगे आपको, governments में बहुत कम मिलेंगे, बहुत ही जगह youth मिलेंगे ही नहीं आपको. You'll get geriatric people, elderly people, but you won't find youth. And I think the alarming figures that Bora Saab mentioned about suicide, about addiction and all that is very, very rampant. In 2022, we did a study of youth from all over the world, and what we heard is there's so much anxiety. We don't know if social media is good. Is social media bad? We are feeling very anxious. We are feeling worried about the future. Environment को क्या आप कर रहे हैं? Work toxic हो रहा है. तो people, young people who should have been full of joy and energy and enthusiasm, were talking about anxiety, about mental health. They were talking about addiction to mobile phones, addiction to drugs, and huge amount of anxiety. And I think वो miners एक छोटी चिड़िया लेते थे माइन में, कनेरी, कि अगर गैस होगा माइन में तो कनेरी पहले मर जाती थी. तो उनको पता चलता था यार ये इधर खतरनाक गैस है. ऐसे the young people of today are telling us that something is very, very seriously wrong in the way our life is running, in the way we are structuring our work, our business, our relationships. Something is wrong. And they're just the first innocent signs of distress in a world that has literally gone off track, off beam. So So youth is one thing that. Now another thing I read just yesterday is that this book was called the Hammer of Witches, was responsible for the killing of 60,000 women in the medieval ages in Europe. Witch hunts. इस बुक में बताया गया था कि every woman is a witch और उसके ये लक्षण हैं, ये निशान है, तो every other woman was thought of as a witch, and witch hunts happened in medieval Europe. Extremely violent. Slavery has happened. I mean, there's a huge violence coming out of slavery. Huge violence, even today, coming out of there's something seriously wrong with the world today, because the kind of violence we see, the wars we're seeing, the stress of the youth, and the stress in the environment. Environment की बात ही नहीं मैं यहाँ कर रहा हूँ. You know how bad the environmental situation is. So, is there peace on the planet? Definitely no. Is there peace within people? अगर किसी को आप पूछे भाई आप peaceful हो, happy हो, joyful, बहुत कम लोग होंगे हाँ हम स्वस्थ हैं, शांत हैं. बहुत ही कम लोग, very few people will say yes, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm peaceful. Interpersonal peace, Shias are fighting the Sunnis, Pakistan is fighting India, Israel is fighting, Palestine and Ukraine and Russia, and you know the story. Even within the United States, the Republicans and the Democrats are fighting each other. One state is fighting another state. So, and peace with the environment? No way, no way. I mean, a world that is killing thousands and thousands of cows and pigs and sheep and chicken to put them on the dining table, that is not peace with nature. That is not peace with nature. Thousands of species are disappearing. Every second, one football size field of rainforest is getting decimated in South America. So we are in bad shape, right? And why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is it happening in this beautiful world with so much diversity, with so many different cultures, so many different people, so many different gifts and cuisines and music and dances, with so much richness in the world? Why are we making a mess of our lives and the lives of other people? And by the way, all the people here, if you think of them, and they are human beings, how many percent of their bodies are water? Tell me. Anybody could tell me, just unmute and tell me. How many percent of their bodies are water? ये सबके शरीर में absolutely 70% of all this is water. और बाकी 30% क्या है? मिट्टी है. It's made of vegetables and fish and meat and whatever they are eating. It's the same carbon, nitrogen, and other atoms. In fact, the reason why we are called human beings, it comes from humus. Humus means mitti. Mitti ke hi hum bane sab, putle, pani ke bulbule. But we forget this. We forget that we are all part of life. We are part of this beautiful, beautiful, magnificent thing called life. We forget that. And coming to the roots of violence, I think the roots of violence come because we forget that we are one life. So, दूसरा country का आदमी भी one. I mean, like, we are talking to a lot of young people from Pune are talking to young people in Pakistan, and one girl is telling us on the Zoom call. She said, "But you're just like us." So I said, yes. I mean, why are you thinking we are different? He said, because here we are told that all Indians are evil and all Indians can't be trusted, ये हमें सिखाया गया है यहाँ पे पाकिस्तान में. But आप लोग तो बिल्कुल हमारे जैसे हैं. In fact, she asked, somebody in Pune had a bandage. She said, what happened to you? He said, I was playing, and then these kids sang a song for them, and they sang, young people, youth, children, innocent mothers do not want war, do not want violence. It is a small minority that wants it. Now we'll come to that because life is love in full expression. Nagesh ji ne to bahut sundar gaya, karuna kara. Shiva is karuna kara, which is compassion. All of life is compassionate. I mean, just think, if mothers had not been around, no, none of us, and all species, the mothers of all species are so compassionate. Life is beautifully compassionate, but we forget that we are part of life. So, what are the roots? The roots of violence is what I call the triangle of illusion. And how does it work? Violence, I want control over somebody, I want to kill somebody. Why? Because I think they're separate. I am there and they are there. I'm a Shia, the other one is a Sunni. I'm a Republican, other fellow is a Democrat. We create this illusion of separation, where actually we are one life. So separation is linked to violence, and that is linked to untruth. Because the truth is that we are not separate. We are all part of one life. हम एक ही समंदर की लहरें हैं. उसी समंदर से निकलते हैं, लाइफ की समंदर से निकलते हैं, उसी लाइफ की समंदर में वापस जाते हैं. वही सत्य है. पर हमें लगता नहीं ये वेव अलग है, वो वेव अलग है, तो वायलेंस स्टार्ट हो गई. मुझे प्रूव करना है कि आई एम बिगर देन यू. अरे बाबा, you're one wave on the same ocean of life. We forget that. So untruth. And again, here this beautiful metaphor. Do I think of myself as a separate wave, or do I think of myself as the whole ocean? Brahm यहीं से start होता है कि मैं separate हूँ. Let me just tell you something. Just take a deep breath. Everybody, just take one deep breath. Okay, now release the breath. 14,000 argon atoms that Sri Krishna breathed in his lifetime. You just breathed the same argon atoms, 14,000 of them, in your breath. बुद्धा के आर्गन एटम जो उन्होंने अपने जीवन में श्वास लिए, अंदर लिए और बाहर छोड़े, उनमें से आपको भी वही आर्गन एटम, because it's a noble gas, it doesn't mix around too much. So we are interdependent, we are interbeing, we are all of us are मिट्टी, पानी. और ये पानी कहाँ था? Maybe it was in a dam, maybe it was in a river, maybe it was part of some other body or some other vegetable or animal. But we forget this interdependence of life, and therefore the solution is therefore peace comes from understanding that we are one life. And this is also coming from truth. Wholeness, पूर्णता ही सत्य है. उसी पूर्णता में ही शांति है, क्योंकि शांति तो एक है, पूर्णता तो एक है, वहां कोई दूसरा तो है ही नहीं. एक ही पीस है, एक ही सत्य है, एक ही पूर्णता है. So how do we come back? So again, just to summarize, the problem comes when we are thinking of ourselves as separate. When I think I'm separate, and what does this separation do? Yeah, and by the way, Einstein has said the most important decision we make is whether we believe we live in a friendly or hostile universe. अब आप मुझे बताइए, अगर आप अपने को एक छोटा वेव समझते हैं, तो यूनिवर्स हॉस्टाइल होगा कि फ्रेंडली होगा? आप बताइए. आप अपने को समझते हैं मैं छोटा वेव हूं, वो दूसरी वेव बड़ी है, वो वेव मेरे को खा जाएगी, ये वेव, तो your life will become hostile. But if you say, and all this is a play, this is Shiva's Leela, it is God's Leela, everything is a wave, everything is rising and falling. We come, we spend some time, then we go away, back into the elements, then life becomes full of karuna, because life is karunakar. It is love in full expression. Right? और ये चक्कर जो है, ये सब ईगो का चक्कर हो जाता है. Ego is a false self, a false sense of separation. I am this, I am that, and forgetting Yes, this is a body, it is a wave, but don't forget that you're the ocean. और ये ईगो क्या करता है? ईगो का काम क्या है? आप बताइए. जब मैं फंस जाता हूं इस भ्रम में कि मैं अलग हूं, तो ये क्या करता है? कंडेम कर देता है. तो ये ठीक नहीं है, वो ठीक नहीं है. अरे बाबा, ओशन का अंश है, देखो क्या करना है. अगर ठीक नहीं, अगर सड़क में गंदगी है तो सफाई करेंगे ना. लेट्स नहीं कंडेम, फिंगर पॉइंट. म्युनिसिपैलिटी नहीं करती है, गवर्नमेंट चोर है, ठेकेदार चोर हैं. अरे बाबा, कंडेम करने से बेहतर है कुछ करो आगे ना. क्रिटिसाइज कर लेते हैं हम ईगो से, कंप्लेन करते हैं ये ठीक नहीं है, वो ठीक नहीं है. राग द्वेष में फंस जाते हैं. वी गेट कॉट इन क्रेविंग्स एंड एवर्शंस. वी कंपेयर, दिस वेव इज बिगर. अब इस वेव के पास मारुति 800 है, उस वेव के पास BMW की लेटेस्ट मॉडल है. ये तो गड़बड़ हो गई. अभी हमें भी BMW लानी है, हमें भी ये हाई क्रॉस लानी है, इनोवा. तो जज भी कर लेते हैं. वे वेरी क्विक टू जज, वेरी क्विक टू जज. Who has come first, who has come last. I just saw this film called Sitare Zameen Par, and it's about challenged children, challenged young people who form a basketball team. And in the end of the film, they come second and the other team comes first. But they are so happy, so happy. These children who came second, वो इतना सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं, इतना प्यार से पेश आ रहे हैं. जो कोच है वो देख रहा है, यार ये क्या हो रहा है, ये तो सेकंड आ गए, ये तो हार गए. बच्चों के लिए, these autistic children and all, there was no हार जीत. There was just joy. We played a game, they won, we also played very good. So tremendous celebration. So it is the ego that creates problems, and if we get stuck in the same old thinking, we will keep getting the same old results. If we keep holding on to the same illusions, the same Brahm, the same mental conditioning, we'll keep getting the same results. Now, talking of conditioning, one violence I read about in China, it was considered that small feet are very sexy, they're very sexually attractive, small feet. तो विमेन जब भी 3 साल की होती थी, उसके पैर तोड़ के उनको बाइंड करते थे पट्टियों में. देन अगेन थोड़ी बढ़ जाती थी लड़की, तो अगेन पैर तोड़ के उनको अगेन पट्टी में बांधते थे. एंड thousands of women have been crippled in China because of this thinking कि small feet, lotus feet are very, very beautiful. They're great sign of beauty. So I think, friends, what I'm saying is violence begins in our thinking, in our patterns of thought, in our patterns of assumption arising from the ego. And unless we can find a solution to that, we're not going to get out of violence. We'll never come home to peace. So life is saying, come dance with me, come and enjoy this beauty, come and enjoy this wholeness. और ईगो कुर्सी पे पकड़ के बैठा रहता है, नहीं करना, नहीं डांस करना है, मुझे लड़ना है, मुझे फाइट करना है, जज करना है. और लाइफ इतना ब्यूटीफुल है, इतना सुंदर. लाइफ इज सो ऑसम, मिराकुलस. I mean, I became a grandfather 8 months back, and I'm still in awe of how is the child, how did it come, how is it growing, what's happening. My God, I can't get over with it. So life is beautiful, but the ego resists. Now let me tell you a story. एक आदमी था, भिखारी आदमी था, बैठा था एक डब्बे पे. तो आदमियों को कहता था, यार कुछ दे दो, कुछ दे दो, कुछ दे दो प्लीज, मैं मेरे पास कुछ नहीं है. So monk came along and said, hey, what do you want? He said, yeah, just give me some money. He said, what's in the box? He said, I don't know what's in the box. I've been sitting on this box for a very long time. And the monk said, no, just open it. And बहुत मुश्किल से इन्होंने डब्बा खोला, और जब भी डब्बा खोला वहां देखा, it was full of gold coins. And friends, this is a metaphor. हमारे भीतर जो खजाना है, आनंद का, प्रेम का, शांति का, इतना घना, इतना गहरा खजाना है कि पूछो मत. उससे बड़ा खजाना ही नहीं कुछ. The whole world can be put at your feet. This inner treasure is more than that. Because it can't be taken away. It is anant, achyut hai, indescribable. It is indestructible. Nothing can destroy it. Nothing can take it away from you. Achyut hai, anant hai. नित्य शांत है, नित्य मुक्त है ये खजाना, बट इससे हम परे हैं कि हम बाहर मुखी हो जाते हैं, हमें लगता है कि बाहर मिलेगा सब कुछ. So what is the way to connect with this profound center of peace and power and joy? And the answer, friends, is to be in the now. अभी अजान हो रही है यहाँ पे शाम को. I'm listening to the azan. The breeze is flowing through the window. I feel the breeze. Somebody is opening the door in the neighborhood. I can hear the sound, and you can also hear. So when I'm in the now, I am in no mind. When I'm in the past or the future, I'm in the mind. Now get this connection clear. Now is no mind. Aman. Man is past and future. And no mind is Aman. Aman also means peace in Arabic. Aman means no mind in Sanskrit. Aman also means love in Latin. और ये कैसे होता है? अब हम भागते रहते हैं इधर उधर भागते रहते हैं, पॉज नहीं करते, कभी विश्राम नहीं करते, अल्प विश्राम नहीं करते हैं, कभी बैठते नहीं है साइलेंस में. और हमने ये देखा with many large companies, we have taught them the practice of pause, the practice of just sitting silently, watching your breathing. And when we go back after 6 months and say, what helped you the most? We taught you emotional intelligence, we taught you resilience, we taught you authenticity, and we taught you centeredness. What helped you the most? 80% said the practice of pause. और क्या होता है पॉज में? भाई आप शांत हो जाते हो, अंतरात्मा को याद करते हो, ये सुमिरन करते हो कि मैं एक वेव नहीं हूं, मैं ओशन हूं, मैं ही शांति का सागर हूं, मैं ही करुणा का सागर हूं. एंड आइंस्टाइन ने कहा, he who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe is as good as dead. उसकी आंखें बंद हैं, भाग रहा है. एक there is this beautiful film, modern times, में चार्ली चैपलिन, he is tightening nuts, इतनी बारी टाइटन नट कर रहा है, और बाद में जब मशीन से दूर हो जाता है, he is still tightening, his hands are still going like that. His supervisor comes and he tightens his nose, उसकी nose tighten कर रहा है. Condition, भाग रहा है, और एक आदमी भाग रहा था. So somebody said, hey, where are you running? He said, no, I'm in a hurry. But where are you going? He said, I'm going on a crash course. He said, yeah, theek hai, but crash course in what? He said, crash course in relaxation. So ye halat hamari ho gayi, we run around too much. And Thich Nhat Hanh said, we will be more successful in all our endeavors if we can let go of the habit of running all the time. See, we are not human doings. We are not human doings, we are human beings. थोड़ा पॉज तो करो, रिलैक्स तो करो 2 मिनट. पूछो तो सही यार, अंतरात्मा क्या कह रही है? What is my inner voice saying? What is life telling me? What is love telling me? What is peace telling me? And we will have a lot more joy in living. I fully, wholeheartedly agree with this. In my coaching, the first thing I tell my coachee is, ये 5 rocks हैं, इनको टेबल पे रखो, दिन में 5 बारी आपको 2-2 मिनट शांत बैठना है. एक रॉक इधर से इधर, do that 5 times. Right? So because the past and the future is where the trouble comes. All our violence comes from past memories, future thoughts. In fact, ego is nothing more than this. Ego is made up of past memories and future thoughts. Ego का पूरा ढांचा यही है, यही रॉ मटेरियल है ईगो का, कि मैं ये हूं, मैंने ये डिग्री हासिल की है, मैं ऐसा हूं, हम इस कौम के हैं, हम इस जगह रहते हैं, ये करते हैं, वो करते हैं. राइट? और फ्यूचर, यार फ्यूचर में क्या होगा, अभी क्या करें, लाइज, देयर इज नॉट इनफ फॉर एवरीबडी, और मेरी हेल्थ का क्या होगा, एटसेट्रा. एंड देन when this happens, when we get stuck in the past and the future, we forget that the life is happening in the now. Peace is in the now. And this is a simple method which I'll just share with you, which is to watch your breathing. Now, if you're sitting right now, in fact, we can do it right now. You can just sit comfortably and just watch your breathing. श्वास अंदर लीजिए और श्वास बाहर छोड़ लीजिए. Just breathe normally and naturally, and just watch your breathing. There's no need to do pranayama or anything. Just watch your inflow and outflow of the breathing. और अगर कोई ध्वनि आती है environment से या कोई विचार आता है, just let it be like the sky watches the clouds. उसमें शामिल मत हो गई. बस क्लाउड आया, विचार का क्लाउड आया, विचार का क्लाउड गया. आप just watch it and watch your breathing. And now ask yourself, who is witnessing my breathing? ये जो श्वास अंदर आ रही है, बाहर जा रही है, इसका कौन साक्षी है? अंदर साक्षी कौन है? ये थोड़ा आप सुमिरन कीजिए. Just turn your attention to that. And what you'll find there is a profound space of silence and peace and awareness and compassion and emptiness. बहुत पीस मिलेगी आपको अंतरात्मा, बिकॉज पीस इज हु यू आर. पीस ही आपका स्वरूप है. आप शांति स्वरूप हैं, नित्य शांत हैं आप. वहां पावर मिलेगी, फ्रीडम मिलेगी और पॉसिबिलिटी, बहुत पॉसिबिलिटी है उसमें. सो सिंपल वे टू रिमेंबर हु यू आर इज दैट आई एम द इनफाइनाइट स्पेस ऑफ साइलेंस, पीस, साइलेंस. मौन हूं मैं. और वो मौन जिसमें हर एक आवाज आती है, पर वो मैं मौन हूं. मौन doesn't mean keeping the mouth shut. It means going to the depths of who you are, which is pure silence, pure mauna. It is shanti. It is nitya shant. ऐसी शांति जिसको कोई भी हिला नहीं सकता है, कुछ नहीं हो सकता उसको. और आपसे निवेदन है कि आप म्यूट रखें अपने माइक को. अवेयरनेस, वो चेतना जो सब कुछ सुनती है, सूंघती है, देखती है, मगर उसे कोई नहीं देख सकता. करुणा का सागर है, बहुत ही करुणा उसमें, क्योंकि एवरीबडी हैज द सेम स्पेस. ऐसा नहीं है कि चंद्रेश्वर खान जी का कुछ अलग स्पेस है और अखोरी महेश्वर प्रसाद जी का कुछ अलग अंदर अंतरात्मा स्पेस है. नहीं, सबकी सर्वात्मा एक है, एक ही सर्वात्मा है. उसको आप शिवा कहो या अल्लाह कहो या होली स्पिरिट कहो या कुछ भी कहो, इट डजंट मैटर. या लाइफ कहो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. वो नाम है. जैसे हम कहते हैं पानी, वाटर, वासर, नीर, तन्नी. अरे बाबा, पीने से मतलब है, नामों पे थोड़ी फर्क है. नामों में फर्क है मगर हकीकत एक ही है. एम्प्टीनेस. Now there is no such thing as Hindu emptiness or Muslim emptiness or Jewish emptiness or Palestinian emptiness. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Emptiness is emptiness. So when you meditate, when you come in touch with this inner silence, this inner peace, slowly it begins to radiate out into your life. And my own understanding is that it's a mystery. बहुत ही mystery है ये जगह बहुत mystery है. पूर्ण भी है, इसमें पूरा विश्व व्यापी है, पूरा विश्व इसमें नाच रहा है, और शून्य भी है. और आप कहेंगे पूर्ण है कि शून्य है. हम कहते हैं पूषु है, पूर्ण भी है और शून्य भी है, जीरो भी है, इन्फिनिटी भी है. और कहते हैं साहब ये क्या है, मुझे अपने आप मालूम नहीं ये क्या है. ये तो पूर्ण भी है, शून्य भी है. पूर्ण है कि शून्य है, एम्प्टी है, फुल है, यू कांट से. बट इट्स अ वेरी वेरी लाभदायक नहीं कह सकते. एक हर एक वैल्यू और लाभ का सोर्स है, उसका जड़ है, उसका मूल्य है यही. करुणाकर सागर, पूर्ण, शून्य, शिव कहो, अल्लाह कहो, कुछ कह नहीं सकते. वहां चुप हो जाता, गूंगा हो जाता इंसान कि क्या बोले. ऐसा गूंगा हो जाता है जैसे कि गूंगे को आप बोलेंगे कि भाई शहद जो तूने अभी चखा उसका जरा स्वाद बता मुझे, क्या बोलेगा वो. चख रहा है मगर कुछ बोल नहीं सकता. तो बेनिफिट्स क्या है पॉज करने के. एक तो बहुत शांति हो जाती है, जागृति हो जाती है, तो आप सचेत सजग हो जाते हैं. यूनिटी आ जाती है, क्योंकि पीस तो कोई फर्क है नहीं उसमें. हिंदू पीस, मुस्लिम पीस, जूइश पीस, शिया पीस नहीं, एक ही है. मौन में आ जाते हैं और एनर्जी, आपको बहुत ऊर्जा मिलती है, एनर्जी मिलती है. तो पाथवे टू पीस यही है कि आप थोड़ा टाइम निकालें, शांत बैठें, लिसन करें, और इसके प्रैक्टिकल बेनिफिट्स बहुत हैं. I'm a consultant to many businesses, so I find that people collaboration goes up, clarity in thinking goes up. जो वैल्यूज उनके दीवार पे होते हैं, ABCD, उन वैल्यूज में जान आ जाती है पॉज से. जैसे कि आपके पास टोस्टर है, आपके पास लाइट है, आपके पास फैन है, टीवी है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी नहीं है. तो ऐसे उनके वैल्यूज होते हैं. हाँ, ये करेज होना चाहिए, कोलैबोरेशन होना चाहिए, कागजी वैल्यूज दीवार पे. बट उनमें जान आती है जब हम ये साइलेंस, पीस, जॉय उसके साथ जुड़ जाते हैं. और दिन में सेवरल टाइम्स अ डे टेक शॉर्ट पॉजेस सेवरल. मैं आपको 2 छोटे मेटाफोर देता हूं, जो छोटे उदाहरण देता हूं जो बहुत ही मुझे फायदा हुआ उनसे. एक है कि स्काई, जब भी आप स्काई को देखते हैं, आप ये कहिए मैं चिद आकाश हूं, मैं अवेयरनेस और पीस का आकाश हूं. और बाकी बादल आते हैं जाते हैं, छोटे बादल, बड़े बादल, काले बादल, कोई बादल नहीं, आते जाते हैं, पर मैं नित्य आकाश हूं. बादल आते जाते हैं, ये अनित्य हैं, मैं नित्य आकाश हूं. आकाश जैसा खुला हूं, अनंत हूं, अच्युत हूं, मैं पूर्ण हूं, नित्य शांत हूं, नित्य मुक्त, नित्य बुद्ध. ये आप स्काई को देख सकते हैं और याद कर सकते हैं. दूसरा मेटाफोर है कि ये पूरा विश्व आप समझो, ये पूरा विश्व मूवी है, सिनेमा है, और आप स्क्रीन है. चेतना, वो जो स्पेस है, साइलेंस, पीस, अवेयरनेस, कंपैशन, एम्प्टीनेस, वो स्क्रीन जैसा है. अगर आप मूवी में, चलचित्र में बाढ़ आती है, तो क्या स्क्रीन में वेट हो जाता है, गीला हो जाता है? स्क्रीन नहीं होता गीला. मूवी में बाढ़ आई, स्क्रीन को क्या लेना देना? स्क्रीन को थोड़ी कुछ होगा. अब ये चलचित्र खत्म हो गया, अभी ये आग आ गई मूवी में आग भड़क रही है, तो स्क्रीन में थोड़ी छेद होता है, स्क्रीन नहीं जलता. ऐसे ही आपकी चेतना जो है, आपका इंटीरियर मोस्ट सेल्फ जो है, इट इज निर्लेप, निराकार, अनंत, अच्युत. इट्स एब्सोल्युटली, एंड यू जस्ट हैव टू रिमेंबर. पॉज कोई ज्यादा खतरनाक टेक्निक नहीं है, बस सुमिरन है. रुको, सुमिर करो कि आप कौन है. मैं राम की करुणा का सागर हूं, मैं करुणा, मैं ही शिव हूं, मैं ही अनंत हूं, मैं ही वाहे गुरु हूं. और कोई गुरु नहीं कि बैठा हुआ है, उसका फॉर्म है, वो अकाल है. इट इज फॉर्मलेस, इट इज निरंकार, इट इज, यू कांट से, इट्स अ मिस्ट्री. एंड द प्लग टू प्लग इनटू दैट मिस्ट्री इज बी इन द नाउ. बी इन द नाउ. प्लग करना है आपको एनर्जी, जैसे आप चार्ज करते तो नाव में रहिए. पास्ट फ्यूचर में कुछ नहीं है, लाइफ नाव है. बी इन योर सेंसेस. बच्चे नाव में होते हैं, बच्चों को लेना देना नहीं है ट्रम्प का क्या होगा, यूक्रेन में क्या पीस हुई कि नहीं यार, वो झूले में खेलो. और आम किधर है, अभी मेरे को खाना है, खाना, भूख लगी है, कुछ दे दो खाने के लिए. बी इनोसेंट लाइक चिल्ड्रन. एंड वेरी वेरी यूजफुल, मैं बहुत ही यूजफुल मुझे लगता है, अप्रिसिएशन एंड ग्रेटिट्यूड. अप्रिशिएट यार, कितना सुंदर जीवन, कितना बरस रहा है हमारे ऊपर. अभी कभी हार्ट ने आपको बोला है सर हमारी इंक्रीमेंट का क्या हुआ, हमारा प्रमोशन कब मिलेगा? हार्ट ने कभी नहीं बोला है. हैज द हार्ट एवर टोल्ड यू सर आई वांट लीव फॉर 1 मंथ, मैं इतने साल 24/7 पंपिंग कर रहा हूं, मेरे को 1 मंथ लीव चाहिए? कभी नहीं. कर रहा है सेवा में लगा है, करुणा में चल रहा है. कभी थैंक यू किया ही नहीं हार्ट को, पैरों को थैंक यू नहीं किया, शरीर को थैंक यू नहीं किया, आंखों को थैंक यू नहीं किया. हवा में आपको बिल आता है क्या कि हवा, अरे हमको इतना 1 महीने का ऑक्सीजन बिल इतना है, या सूरज की ऊर्जा का बिल आता है? कुछ नहीं. पर ग्रेटिट्यूड, कृतज्ञता है ही नहीं, अप्रिसिएशन नहीं है. सो आई थिंक लेट्स जनरेट अप्रिसिएशन फॉर द ब्यूटी, फॉर द ग्रेस, फॉर द इनक्रेडिबल वंडरफुलनेस ऑफ लाइफ, for our muscles, for our food, for everything, and always choose freedom, always choose peace, always choose joy. I just want to end by mentioning little bit about what we can do. ठीक है, ये ठीक है. Leaders क्या करते हैं? Leaders create new futures. You are the leaders you're waiting for. आगे कोई leader नहीं है. You are the leader. जो हमारे existing leaders हैं, they have made a mess of the world. Now to create a more peaceful, more non-violent world, you are the leader you're waiting for. Pool your strengths. Find out यार मेरा strength क्या है, हमारे strengths क्या है. Community में जो हमारे फ्रेंड्स हैं, हमारे स्ट्रेंथ्स क्या हैं, उनको बुनेंगे, एक टैपेस्ट्री बनाएंगे, क्योंकि हम compete करने नहीं आए हैं यहाँ, complete करने आए हैं एक दूसरे को, शांति और प्रेम और करुणा से complete करने आए हैं। और L क्या है जो फर्क है, linking, listening, learning, leveraging, loving, let's do that. We have started a movement for youth called Youth Collaborating for Compassion. So if you want to know more कि पूरे विश्व के जो youth हैं, how can they work together in a community from all over the world to listen to each other, to make a difference, to provide the leadership that can make a difference between a beautiful green world where there's connection with my heart, connection with other people, connection with the environment, or a world of war, violence, degradation. Choice is ours. So Youth Collaborating for Compassion, if you want to know more, please write to me. Amitabh ji can put the email ID in the chat box, but feel free to write to me and you can be a part of this movement. I just want to say last thing. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I'm wise, so I'm changing myself. Sir, ladies and gentlemen, ladies तो है नहीं यहाँ पर, but gentlemen, मैं ये आपको कहना चाहता हूँ, in my nearly 70 years of life, I found one thing, that trying to change others is useless. It doesn't work. Trying to change the world doesn't work. Now, it's not as if I haven't tried. I've tried. But what I have found is, you come home to peace, you come home to yourself, you purify your life, you make it honest, loving, caring, serve others, care for others, and the world will start changing around you. And my dream is that Bharat becomes a lighthouse for the world. जो जुगनू लोग हैं, जब सब यहाँ काफी जुगनू बैठे हैं इस ग्रुप में, आप मिलें, श्रवण मनन मिलें, कुछ ये सोचें कि भाई इनर वॉइस क्या कर रही है हमें करने के लिए, and definitely India will show the world what is the way of peace, what is the way of wholeness, what is the way of joy. I'm sure about that. I'm very grateful to Amitabh ji. What I really admire about you, Amitabh ji, is that steadily, consistently, he's been holding these webinars every week, diligently. And he has created a community of 430 people, which is wonderful. So thank you, Amitabh ji. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you, Bora sir. Thank you, Akhori Maheshwar ji. And to all of you who came here, big thank you to you. And I'm going to stop here and see if you have any questions, and then we can close.
वेरी नाइस सर, बहुत अच्छा आपने, और बहुत कूलली जैसा आपका हैबिट है, बहुत शांति से आप सब चीज बताते हैं, और इनर वॉइस लर्निंग और सब चीज को इतना बढ़िया से आपने कन्विंस कर दिया. आई वांट Arvind Achal ji from Switzerland, what is your reaction, and would you like to ask some question?
Sure.
Arvind ji from Switzerland.
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
Please.
Sure.
How did you feel our webinar? And our webinar consists of so many great scholars. And just now listened this your Bora Sahab, Arun Sahab, and there are so many good scholars. Chandreshwar Khan ji, Joshi ji, and so many people are here. We will be listening to them also. So what is your reaction about Prasad Sahab? So they are great scholars, and they are actually the people who can change India and world also, like Modi. तो आपका क्या रिएक्शन है, आप कैसे आपने फील किया, और have you any question, and if you want to add something in addition to Arun Vakru Sahab, please tell. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Vaklu. Thank you. The speakers who have spoken. I think this was a wonderful speech. And coming from somebody from Kashmir who has already gone through that, been through it.
Yeah.
And the level of showing compassion and gratitude that is coming through. It's really learning a lesson for all of us.
Thank you.
I really admire that, and I think that is the way to go. That is forward for everybody. However, at the same time, I think in terms of violence, for me, I think there are a couple of types of violence.
Sure.
One is on the financial side of it, commercial side of it.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
we are in this world, on this planet Earth, badi mahima hai. So that is very important. There is, if there is no Sanskrit Earth, then or Hindi Earth, then it's very
Yeah,
difficult to survive for people in on Earth. So there is a violence,
yeah.
a bit of violence between haves and have-nots. In terms
Yes.
of, for the haves who want to have more, and have-nots feel that all that haves have got, they have got it probably by illicit means, which may not be
Yeah.
because even the have ones
Extraction.
have got
Mm.
might have got it through right real means, by doing hard work,
Anji,
by doing their jobs,
yes,
by doing the
yes.
right business. So that's one type of violence that is there in this world. And the
Right.
other thing is that while compassion, you can, obviously you can mend your house, you can mend your heart, you can do these things. But the point that we see every other day, just today's news is that I think I was just looking at my phone. There is somebody who has been killed in Rajasthan just because
Mhm.
his car hit the cart of somebody from a peaceful community.
Uh-huh.
Now that is a real problem. We cannot take our eyes off it. Okay, I
Yeah.
see so many senior people on this panel, on this webinar, who have seen this, seen a lot of their lives, and I feel pretty young in
Mm.
front of them. But at the same time, there is the other part is where the other type of violence is where you may be feeling the right way. You may have sorted your thoughts out, but what has happened in Pahalgam, what is happening next door here in France, what has happened in Denmark, what is happening in different countries throughout the UK, that is happening here in Europe. I mean,
Mm.
there is a real problem, and we cannot, we
Yeah.
can
We can't
bury our
wish.
heads in sand
No, no, not
and
at all.
think that things will get all right, but that's a real problem. So the first step to that, to counter that, would be the acceptance. Yes, there is this problem. There is certainly
Mm.
that problem, and the problem is coming from somewhere, some types of teachings that we get, or that certain types of people are getting, and that they are believing in that. Whatever that is coming from you is certainly coming from our ancient, Hindu thought process of
Mm.
all encompassing everybody,
Yeah.
Vasudhaiva
Yeah.
Kutumbakam, everybody is a family and all. But the point
Right.
is, I can treat you as a family. I consider you a family. Do you also consider me as a family? That
Sure.
is a big,
Sure.
big, big,
Very
big
nice,
question.
Arvind. Yeah. So,
And
Arvind, may I respond to that, or do you want to say something more?
yeah, please go ahead. I mean, if you please add
So,
your
I
thoughts, and
think I
probably I
just
may
want
then
to
come up.
add three points. Number one, three things, three thinking errors that create a lot of violence is deletion, distortion, and generalization. I'll give you an example. Now, let's take India and Pakistan. Now, if you generalize that everybody in Pakistan hates India, that is an untruth.
Hello.
As you saw, Amitabh ji, so as you saw from that triangle, that untruth leads to violence. Now, here's the practical realpolitik solution to that. If we find a lot of jugnus in Pakistan who resonate with humanistic understanding, who resonate with compassion, who resonate with the need for peace and dialogue and reconciliation, we have to build bridges with such people. Because I have a lot of friends in Pakistan, and it is a tiny minority of 1% or 2% of the population, the generals and the hukumrans and others, who are the ones who are instigating the Pahalgams and the Pulwamas and the other things in the world. And they are doing it not out of any great ambition or something, pure selfish reasons, whether it's drug money, whether it is arms sales, whether it's just the lust for power. It is these few people all over the world who are holding the 98% of the population to ransom. Now, what is the solution to that? It is people like you and me and Chandreshwarji and Akhori Maheshwarji Umesh Chandra, Amita, all of us have to first get in touch with our Atma Shakti, Atma Bal, join hands with other Jugnus, connect, converse, co-create, and we will create a movement that creates an alternative. Now, if we get into the same ego game of we will fight and get power and then become like a Muhammad Yunus in Bangladesh, then you're a chip of the same block. You're still one of those egoistic priests and politicians who have mucked up the world. So, Arvind, I hear you clearly, and I think the answer from my experience is look for the Jugnus. Look for the Jugnus, the fireflies who are across divides, across nations. Like, for example, one big Jugnu is a guy called Nas, Nasir Hussain. I don't know if you watched his Nas Daily, you're in IT. Watch his Nas Daily stuff. He happily talks about Palestine and Israel coming together. He's made a film, AI-based film of 2048, a dream of Palestine and Israel coming together. We need such people, we need such dreamers to not only dream, but to connect, listen to inner guidance, converse, and make a difference. Now, Chandreshwarji, I known him for 40 years. He's a beautiful example of that. He's a beautiful example. Jamshedpur में schools के साथ कर रहे हैं, diligently कर रहे हैं, काम कर रहे हैं. Amitabh Prasad, many of us here are like that. You know, diligently doing their bit. But only thing now is I have to sit with Chandreshwar Khan and say, hey, buddy, it's not enough to say hello once in 3 months. Every week I should ask you, what are you doing? How can I support you? How can you support me? We have to connect, converse, and co-create much more. And then the momentum will build up for change, Arvind. Yeah, the other thing I would say is... Sorry, go ahead. No, I said the other thing is acts of kindness, acts of compassion. Keep doing acts of kindness, keep doing acts of compassion, irrespective of what country he is or what country he or she is or whatever. He's a human being. उसके अंदर भी वही शिव बैठा है, उसके अंदर भी वही Allah बैठा है, and Allah and Shiv for me are the same thing. Is the same thing. So because what happens, Arvindji, is when you are compassionate, when you are forgiving, when you are kind, it stirs something in the other person, and then a ripple effect of compassion goes all over the world. So I don't know if I've answered your question.
No, I appreciate that. I think yes, you have touched upon it. At the same time, I think given at the kind of stages of lives, different stages of lives that we are in, there is of course there would be some sort of divergence of thoughts there.
Sure.
So that I do. And what I see is with the kind of people that. So which is the kind of people that we are. I do see that at the kind of at this stage of life, there is something that what you guys contribute with is to see and spread the message across, because sometimes it is of course sometimes the minorities, I think the majorities don't matter in a lot of cases. Majorities didn't matter in case of Israel and Palestine when that October 7 happened. Even the ones that we are seeing are Jugnus, they were celebrating. They were celebrating on the roads, and we cannot take our eyes away from the fact. So sometimes it is, yes, I mean, we have to be vigilant. That is one very important thing.
Sure, absolutely. And
at the same time, we have to give vigilant and active, and we have to actively empower those Jugnus that you are talking about.
Yes.
So that they could come out. There are quite a lot of those people that are coming out. Absolutely. Who could come out and talk about what is not correct in certain kinds of teachings. Absolutely. Because whether it is across the spectrum, it is not just about somebody who is downtrodden and or not very literate or not very educated. Even in I've seen with educated people, when it comes to that, it is that thought process that comes to the fore. Like in our case, we are all sitting here and we are talking about the values that we have been raised with. So at the same time, if you get into a group of people who are not from our sort of thinking, no matter how educated they are, their job would be, and their talks would be to how to spread that particular thing. So that's a problem.
That's a real universal
nice to
drama of dharma yudh. But one good thing is that, as the Gita says, yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijame. They're systemic forces, they're beautiful systemic forces that restore the balance. When evil has become very, very heavy, there's a shake-up, whether it's an earthquake or whether it's a disruption. There's a beautiful Gaia. It's almost as if a living Gaia creates a disruptive knock which shakes up everything, and it's coming. It's coming. It is going to happen. But that doesn't mean we should wait for Chalo Krishna bears your dharma se glanir bhavati. We've got to do our part because we are part of Krishna's energy. So we are all part of that. But thank you for your question, Arvind. And by the way, AI is a big help in the Dharam Yudh. I'm finding AI extremely helpful to pull out what does Ramana Maharishi say about this, what does Osho say, what does Chinmayananda. You can get the best masters from the world at the touch of a few buttons. बहुत ही लाभदायक है, and I think AI is a big help for the Dharam Yudh.
Correct.
Chandreshwar ji, anything to share, or Amitabh or anybody, Abhinash ji?
Yeah. Sir, एक ग्राउंड लेवल क्वेश्चन आई वांट टू आस्क अभी जैसे प्रसाद साहब ने ह्यूमन राइट का कराया था और वहां पर एक आए थे बहुत से विद्वान, बहुत अच्छे, जिन्होंने गांधी जी पर के आदर्श पर चला और बहुत से चंबल घाटी के लुटेरों को सबक दिया. वहां मैंने एक क्वेश्चन पूछा, कुछ को अच्छा लगा, कुछ को नहीं भी अच्छा लगा, कि अभी जो है, अभी के माहौल में whenever we are helping others, we are loving others, we are giving protection to others, in spite of that, those people to whom we are loving, giving protection, they are telling that killing you people is my religion, is my God's work, is my God's work. इससे भगवान खुश होंगे, इससे अल्लाह खुश होंगे. तो इस फीलिंग को रखने वाले जितने भी लोग हैं, वो जब तक उनका एक भी आदमी रहेगा, तब तक तो हम लोगों को किल करता रहेगा. जैसे पहलगांव की अरविंद साहब ने भी बात उठाई थी, वहां पे तक कोई दोष नहीं था, और ऑन द ग्राउंड ऑफ एफेक्शन जितना प्यार हम इन लोगों को देते हैं, और उनके पेरेंट्स को लोग इसलिए हमने वहां पे सुना था पंचगनी में, हम लोग को बहुत तकलीफ लगा था. तो हम लोग तो इसको प्यार देते हैं और ये कहते हैं कि तुमको मार डालना और तुम्हारी प्रॉपर्टी, तुम्हारे जगह को ले लेना ही मेरा रिलीजन है, मेरा धर्म है. तो इसमें हमारा प्यार और नॉन वायलेंस कितना इफेक्टिव होगा प्रैक्टिकली, ये सोचने वाली बात है. One time I'm thinking that हम human being, they are also human being, we are also human being. अपना ये माइक ये अनम्यूट कर लें. तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि अपने जनसंख्या को कम कर रहे हैं. अभी बोरा साहब ने या किसी ने बताया था कि बहुत सारे रेस दुनिया के नेचुरल रेस, शायद आपने ही, वाकलू साहब ने बताया था कि वो खत्म होते जा रहे हैं. इसी तरह से हम ह्यूमन बीइंग, इतना ब्यूटीफुल क्रिएशन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, वी आर किलिंग आवर सेल्फ. ये बहुत बड़ी चिंता की बात है. एंड वी आर रिड्यूसिंग आवर पॉपुलेशन. सो व्हाट टू डू एट दिस मोमेंट?
So Amitabh ji, first thing is that may I just respond, sir, quickly?
Sir, if I could come in, I just needed to leave. So if you all allow me,
Arvind ji, thank you so much for joining us.
Okay.
Thank you for having
You will
me.
be
joining us. Bye.
Be the guest next time.
Yeah.
And you will be Arvind ji, you will be the guest next time, and you will be speaking on some topic also. So be ready for
I will have.
the topic.
I will get back to you on that. I'll have to think about what you need to say.
So, Amitabh, may I just respond to your question?
Okay.
I just want to respond to your question.
I'll be waiting.
Jesus was the tremendous embodiment of love. But
Yeah.
when he saw that in the temple, the money lenders were lending money and extorting and creating, he picked up a whip. उसने चाबुक उठा के उनकी ऐसी ऐसी तैसी मारा उनको, तो लोग ने कहा यार ये तो करुणा का सागर है, तो ये क्यों इनको इतना मार रहा है? See, understand, when you are truly one with the universal love, it does not mean that you will not pick up a sword to fight adharma like Krishna did or like Rama did. तो ये गलत फहमी है कि नॉन वायलेंस शुड गेट स्टक, don't bring non-violence to the mind level. Take violence to the level of no ego. तो जो हो रहा है आपके थ्रू बहुत प्योरिटी से हो रहा है, और प्योरिटी से कभी युद्ध भी लड़ना पड़ता है, कभी रेजिस्ट भी करना पड़ता है. दिस गलत फहमी हैज बीन अनफॉर्चुनेटली प्रोपगेटेड अ लॉट. Non-violence, Krishna was very non-violent, Rama was non-violent, but they still fought a युद्ध. धर्म युद्ध उन्होंने तो भी लड़ा. तो धर्म युद्ध लड़ने में कोई ये नहीं है. At least I for one believe it's okay to fight a dharam yuddh. If I'm walking on the road in Srinagar and somebody runs off at my daughter, I'm holding the little girl and he runs off, I can't say, oh, I'm non-violent, I'm not going to do anything. I have to fight.
Very good.
Resist. So love and dharma sometimes requires you to fight.
Yeah.
But it mustn't be unconscious कि ये सब ऐसे हैं तो मारो सबको. वो unconscious thing is dangerous. Consciously पूरी जागृति के साथ और जनरलाइजेशन करना बहुत गलत है कि ये सब लोग पॉपुलेशन बढ़ाएंगे फिर हमारा ये होगा. ऐसा नहीं है. बहुत सियाने लोग हैं, सब मजहबों के, सब लोगों के. join hands with the Siyana people. Chandreshwar and I know many good Muslims. We know many good Christians. So never generalize, Amitabh ji, because violence is based on a lie. And one big lie is they are all like that. That is a big lie. All of Pakistan is like that. Maro Pakistan ko. Ye bahut galat hai. And as I explained, lies and violence and separation is a trap. So I'll stop here now.
Okay, बहुत अच्छा लगा सर, and it was a very nice webinar. तो मैं जोशी जी, you want to say something? जोशी जी, you want to say something? Okay, तो अब प्रसाद साहब भी बोल चुके हैं. चंद्रेश्वर खान साहब का अमृत बानी, बिकॉज अरुण साहब वांट्स टू गो, तो आपकी अमृत बानी से हम लोग वो करें. रमाकांत पांडे also had come. So let us listen चंद्रेश्वर खान अमृत बानी. और इसमें और भी बहुत सारे प्रश्न मेरे दिमाग में आते हैं, तो नेक्स्ट टाइम विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट. और मैं अरुण साहब से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि एक बार रेखा मैम से बोल करके हम लोग मल्टी फेथ प्रेयर कराएं फॉर द पर्सन हु हैव लॉस्ट देयर लाइफ ड्यू टू दिस वायलेंस. नो, उनके आत्मा के शांति के लिए हम लोग एक मल्टी फेथ प्रेयर कराएंगे. तो हाँ सर, ये बहुत जरूरी है. और हम लोग अपने भगवान पे विश्वास करते हैं, उनका नाम लेकर के हम लोग आगे बढ़ेंगे. और फिर एक वेबिनार में हम आपको हमेशा सुनना चाहेंगे अरुण साहब. और अभी आज के जितने लोगों ने बोला है सब अमृत वाणी ही बोले हैं और बहुत अच्छा लगा है. और आज मौसम बदल दिया आप लोगों ने. टुमारो उमा शंकर जी टेलिंग अबाउट सम फॉरेस्ट इशू, तो उसको भी सुनेंगे. चंद्रेश्वर खान साहब की क्विकली मतलब थोड़ा सा अमृत वाणी सुन करके, बिकॉज अरुण साहब वांट्स टू गो. तो हाँ,
Thank you, Amitabh ji. Thank you.
At present we are 480 people. 500 हो गए थे, 20 कोई चले गए. तो वो सब अभी बहुत सारे लोग आने वाले हैं. And they are all brilliant scholars, IAS, IPS, chartered accountant. चंद्रेश्वर of God. हाँ, खान साहब.
सर्वप्रथम अरुण साहब को अब स्वामी के रूप में उनके शिष्य को उनको प्रणाम करते हुए बड़ी खुशी हो रही है. आप आशीर्वाद दीजिए. अभी मैं बैठा हुआ था, आपसे जो टूर लिया था तो मेरी पत्नी बोली उस पर क्यों बैठ रहे हैं? हम बोले अरुण जी बोल रहे हैं।
थैंक यू,
आपको जितना धन्यवाद दें अमृत कलश को,
थैंक
लेकिन
यू।
मुझे लगा कि आपने जो दिया है वो मैं ऐसे बोलूं कि अरुण, यह मधुमेह देश हमारा, जहां पहुंच अनजान क्षितिज को मिलता एक सहारा। और जिस रूप
धन्यवाद,
में आपने भारत की प्रस्तुति की, सच्चे अरुण के रूप में, सच्चे सूर्य के रूप में,
थैंक यू।
आपको नमन है, प्रणाम है। और आपने जवाब भी दे दिया है। जब वेद व्यास ने मोटी किताब लिखी थी, 1 मिनट लूंगा, तो गणेश जी ने उनको कहा कि इसको पढ़ेगा कौन, तो आप इसका समरी दीजिए। तो आप सभी जानते हैं, रामायण में भी है, महाभारत में भी है, अष्टादश पुराणेषु व्यासस्य वचनम द्वयम परोपकाराय पुण्याय पापाय परिकीर्णम। और वो तब होता है जब करुणा हमारे अंदर में हो, करुणा निधान हमारे अंदर में हो। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद,
आपके
धन्यवाद।
वक्ता को
आप
मैं
सब
जानता हूँ। प्रणाम और
प्रणाम,
आशीर्वाद देते रहिए।
थैंक यू,
बहुत
थैंक
अच्छा
यू,
लगा
अवश्य।
अखौरी
Thank you.
साहब का, बहुत अच्छा लगा बोरा साहब का, और आपने तो
हाँ जी,
जान डाल
thank
दिया। मैं लोगों को बता दूं कि मैंने
हाँ।
अरुण साहब के अंदर में काम किया है। जब इन्होंने अपना कंसल्टेंसी भी शुरू किया प्रगति,
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
तो उसमें जिस कुछ फैकल्टी को चुने हुए को चुना था, इनके जैसा आदमी, तो आज भी मैं नहीं भूलता हूँ कि उन्होंने जिस तरह से मुझे वो क्लास दिया था, उसमें मैं बहुत जूनियर था।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू चंद्रेश्वर
लेकिन
जी।
जो लोग अटेंड किए थे वो लोग काफी सीनियर थे, और सबों ने जब हमको कहा, बोले ये अरुण जी की कृपा। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू, थैंक
मैं
यू,
जितना भी धन्यवाद आपको दूं कम है।
धन्यवाद,
और मैं
धन्यवाद,
इनके
थैंक
पूरे
यू।
परिवार से मिला हूँ,
एंड
इनके
लेट्स
माता
टॉक
पिता जी को
सून।
कभी।
और सर
जरूर।
आपका अरुण साहब का जितना टैलेंट है उसका 1% ही मैंने यूज किया, जिसके बदौलत आज मेरा वेदनार अमिताभ इंटरनेशनली फेमस हो गया। ये सब आपकी
थैंक यू
कृपा है, आपकी
जी,
कृपा है।
ईश्वर की कृपा
हाँ,
है, शिव
ईश्वर
जी,
की कृपा।
महेश्वर जी का प्रसाद है
हाँ,
सबके ऊपर। थैंक यू जी,
हाँ।
थैंक यू अखौरी जी।